Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first match of round 1 in the S-Circuit Cup Tournament 2017. It is great to be back with you. We've already got blood in the opening seconds of the tournament as Eliv Arce has been busted wide open from a punch by Noah Gladstone. Wow, already we have begun. This tournament is one of the biggest deals on the E3 calendar, and I'm going to explain to you, for those of you who are new to E3 Wrestling, just what it means to be in the S-Circuit Cup Tournament, let alone win the S-Circuit Cup Tournament. Now, the S-Circuit Cup Tournament has been around since 2011. It actually predates the E3 Wrestling itself. It was first held under the CWA, which was the Fed before E3, and CWA met a quick demise, but E3 has been going strong since 2011. The first round of the S-Circuit Cup Tournament consists of tag teams that are drawn completely at random. Now, to get in the S-Circuit Cup Tournament, there are two ways to do so. You can either be in the top 8 rankings of E3 USA with your overall record, or you can win your match at a night at the qualifiers. So all the men who are in this tournament have done either one of two things there. Into the ropes goes Eliv Arce, and he's met with a big punch and a big senton to follow it up by the big bear, Ed Ray. Ed Ray in the black and red trunks with the black boots and black knee pads. Eliv Arce there in the brown tights and the gold boots with the brown mask. Ed Ray and Noah Gladstone are the #1 seed in this tournament, while Eliv Arce and his tag team partner over there are #8. So this is definitely going to be a hard-fought match for Eliv Arce and Burei Tsuyama, who is from E3 Japan. That's right, E3 Japan is also a part of this tournament, even though they are not in season right now. E3 Japan will start up once Fire Pro World comes out, and we have a chance to make all that. Nice spike pile driver there by Tsuyama and Eliv Arce, who have a giant hill to climb to defeat the #1 ranked tag team in this tournament in Ed Ray and Noah Gladstone. Now, what's special about the S-Circuit Cup is that in round 2, the winning tag teams of round 1 will split. Look at this, Ed Ray holding Tsuyama as Noah Gladstone just lays his fists right into the sternum, it looked like. And look at that, Tsuyama knows how to hang with the best of them. But in round 2, the winning tag teams will split and then face each other in the second round. And from the second round to the finals, it becomes a single elimination tournament, with the winner getting the S-Circuit Cup trophy and a big straight punch by Noah Gladstone. Here it is, Rings of Saturn, locked in, but Eliv Arce is there to break it up, or that might have been the end of this match. Not only do you get the S-Circuit Cup trophy if you win this tournament, but you are also entitled to an E3 Championship match if you can win. So this is a huge tournament with high stakes on the line. We're here in Tokyo, Japan, in the Tokyo Dome. Many in attendance to see yet another year of the S-Circuit Cup. A headlock now by Noah Gladstone. And you know, Noah Gladstone and Ed Ray are an interesting team because they used to be the biggest of rivals. Noah Gladstone was one half of the greatest tag team in E3 history, the British Fight Society, with Michael Morris, and now the double team there by Gladstone and Ed Ray. And Ed Ray there, now the legal man, was one half of the Game Changers, probably the second best team in E3 history, and the Game Changers actually came in and dethroned the British Fight Society after they had been tag team champions for over 2.5 years. There's a quick pin by Eliv Arce and only a 1 count. So this is an interesting tag team. Can these two get along together well enough to get to that second round where then they can unload on each other all they want. Tag is made in to Bore Tsuyama in the blue tights with the white boots. Tsuyama, we get to see a lot of him, and oh, what a thunderous power bomb by Ed Ray, but Tsuyama gets right back up and delivers a double underhook suplex to Ed Ray. Even though there is a big prize on the line for winning this S-Circuit Cup tournament, the winners have rarely been successful. It's very tough to knock off the champion. Look at that! Tsuyama now bleeding! The blood running down his face. The pin on the muscle bomb. He's got him! 3 count. Ed Ray and Noah Gladstone, the 1 seed, move on to the next round. And here we are ready for our second match of round 1. It's the number 4 seed Vic Freeman and Mizukin versus the number 5 seed Ryan Chambers and Persia Mask. And in to start this match, Vic Freeman in the black trunks, the black knee pads and black boots with the orange fringe. And Ryan Chambers there in the black singlet and white boots. Now Mizukin into the ring in the blue with the dark brown trim. This is an interesting pairing of Ryan Chambers and Persia Mask, as both men are considered to be kind of mid-level E3 right now in the singles division. Of course, Ryan Chambers tagged with Lexicon for a while, and some nice cuts there to Mizukin. Lexicon and Ryan Chambers had a falling out of sorts, and E3 officials have been fighting to schedule their one-on-one match, their one-on-one grudge match, but things don't seem to line up as Lexicon seems to be missing every time he's scheduled to fight Ryan Chambers. This match goes on. A nice bulldog on the counter there by Ryan Chambers. DDT, another counter. Ryan Chambers is deceptively good. A lot of people look at him and they don't think he can hang with a grappler like Vic Freeman, but he's showing that he absolutely can hang with Vic Freeman. Vic Freeman has been around for a very long time. Even before E3 wrestling. Here's a quick pin off the body slam there by Chambers. Only a 1 count. Of course, Persia Mask in the corner of Ryan Chambers is a former E3 champion. He's looking to get back to that high mark and looking to get the help of Ryan Chambers to at least get out of this first round. There's the tag into Persia Mask now. So Mizukin and Persia Mask, the legal men, but Ryan Chambers wants to do some damage before he gets out of there. These two men, Mizukin and Persia Mask, probably going to see a lot of Lucha Libre inspired offense. Look at that, a quick duck there by Persia Mask off the rebound. Into the ropes they go, and a nice crescent kick connecting by Mizukin. Into the ropes goes Persia Mask now. Goes behind, and a nice jawbreaker counter there by Persia Mask. Persia Mask in the gold and teal. An E3 original. He's been around since the very first E3 event, all the way back in 2011. Tag made into Vic Freeman now, but Persia Mask fights them both off. Persia Mask in a bad spot right now, and Vic Freeman using his well-versed knowledge of the grappling arts to take out a piece of Persia Mask. Look at this, he's just manhandling Persia Mask and lays on the chin lock. Now Persia Mask is able to get out of there, get away from a diving Vic Freeman. Ryan Chambers now the legal man for his team in the red corner there. Look at that, Texas Cloverleaf quickly applied, but not enough to hold Vic Freeman down. Reversal now off the Irish whip, and Chambers holds on to the ropes. Chambers now with that Boston Crab, doesn't have all of it locked in. And a Frankensteiner whip. Ryan Chambers is so versatile. You never know what he's going to do. Look at that shuffle kick into a Texas Cloverleaf. But Mizukin is there to break it up. And that could have been the end of the match. And a nice ace crusher to get out of that one. Ryan Chambers is a house on fire right now. Roll up. This could do it. No, Mizukin is there to break up the pin. And this match marches on. Tag is made into Mizukin now. As Chambers fights both men off. Looked like maybe he was going to go attempt a springboard move there, but was caught by Mizukin, I believe. Into the ropes goes Chambers now. Mizukin, look at this! Oh wait, he's got him in a backslide, but not even a 1 count before Chambers is able to kick out of it. Maybe a little bit of psychological warfare by Mizukin there. Chambers goes to the top. Oh, he missed it! Tried for that sloppy-looking diving senton. And a double-team clothesline by Freeman and Mizukin now. Big suplex by Mizukin. Tries to suplex, but it's blocked by Chambers. Out of the ring goes Mizukin now. And he's able to get back in before Persia Mask can get to him. And look at this. Chambers with a nice suplex over the ropes from the apron. Showing some strength, too. Backbreaker by Chambers goes to the top rope. Frog splash, but Mizukin not in the correct position to connect with the pin afterwards. So this match continues on. Tag made into both men on the apron. Into the ropes goes Persia Mask, slides underneath. Goes back behind and a big backdrop by Vic Freeman into the chinlock. Looked like he was trying to tear off Persia Mask's mask during that chinlock. To the outside goes Freeman now. Look at this. Chambers got a chair, but Mizukin's able to stop him before he can use it. Nice tiger spin there for Persia Mask. Got him pinned down and rolls him over into that headlock. Fights out of the double team maneuver. Into the ropes he goes, and a spinning chop by Persia Mask. Oh, look at that! A little bit of taunting by Persia Mask. And you can tell Persia Mask getting into that show-off mode. Wait, could be setting him up here for the magic carpet ride. But Vic Freeman is able to back him out of the corner and get more towards his corner of the ring. Now Freeman gets back into control with a chin lock in the middle of the ring there. Dragon screw leg whip by Persia Mask. Wait, he's locking in the escargot. This could do it. Mizukin there to save his partner, usually his opponent. With the unique circumstances of the S-Circuit Cup tournament, put us in a different scenario here. Wait, connects with one German, 2 Germans, and a third. 2! No, he kicked out. Falcon Arrow by Ryan Chambers on Mizukin now. 2, 3, he got him! He got him with a roll-up. And that'll do it. Oh, wow. Chambers and Persia Mask move on to round 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with our next first round matchup. It's the 6th seed Malik Hussein and Michael Morse taking on the 3 seed Drake Drevis and Henio Flynn. In the ring right now in the purple trunks with the green knee pads and the black boots is Malik Hussein, a rookie here in E3. Well, you know, second year man, but basically his first real season here in E3. And of course, in the all black, the black shirt, the black tights, the black knee pads, and the black boots is none other than the E3 champion for over 2 years now, Hell's Knight Drake Drevis. And now into the ring is Michael Morris. There in the black shorts with the black boots, black knee pads, black kick pads, and all that good stuff. Michael Morris is the first ever E3 champion, and the history between Drake Drevis and Michael Morris goes back a long way. At one point, Michael Morris broke the arm of Drake Drevis, so there's real bad blood there between Drevis and Morris as Morris takes Drevis down and goes for those knee strikes. Morris, of course, can end a match at any point in time, which always makes him a dangerous competitor. Malik Hussein is in there. He's got to test himself against Drake Drevis, arguably the best wrestler in E3 right now. Powerbomb attempt, but Malik Hussein with the strength to get him out of that one. And a big punch by Drake Drevis there. Drevis is a multiple-time E3 champion. He's got that 2-year-plus streak as E3 champion going right now. Nobody's been able to dethrone him. And a big powerbomb. Wait a second, Morris caught him in that triangle choke. But of course not enough to put Drake Drevis away this early into a matchup. Drevis goes behind, and look at that counter by Michael Morris, the technical wizard. Powerbomb whip and a pin by Drevis. 2 and a kick out by Morris. No help from Malik Hussein, who himself comes from the tag division, teaming with his brother Sirius Hussein. And those big Vader-like forearms by Drevis. Tag is made into Malik Hussein now. Look at the double team there. Morris and Hussein looking pretty good so far. Early on, the tag into Henio Flynn finally, as Drevis decides he wants to take a break. Henio Flynn and Drake Drevis have their own history, their own bad blood. Excuse me. They've had many matches before, mostly with Drake Drevis coming out on the winning side there. Now they're working together to try to win this, and look at that, the ref is down. The German suplex, but no ref to count. And Michael Morris breaks him out of it, and now while the ref is down, the double team maneuver. Now the ref finally waking up from that. And I gotta say, the upset would definitely be Hussein and Morris over Flynn and Drevis, but right now, Morris and Hussein are looking pretty good. Missed attempt there, and a rolling lariat, the pin. 1, 2, oh, he kicked out. Henio Flynn has won a number of matches with that rolling lariat, as has Drake Drevis, to be honest. That European uppercut by the Pure Wrestling Pro, Henio Flynn, out of the state of Minnesota. And now look at in the corner there, Morris keeping Henio Flynn down, which is a good idea. You don't want to get Henny O'Flynn on a roll. Wait a second, look at that! Morris going after the leg of Drake Drevis. Morris injured the leg of Ryuji Hoshi at a night at the qualifiers, where Morris won his match to get into this tournament. Those quick MMA-style kicks by Michael Morris. Into the ropes goes Drevis, but Morris uses that break to tag in Malik Hussein. Hammers a punch home. We have our next round top bracket all filled out. It's going to be Ed Ray versus Noah Gladstone and Ryan Chambers versus Persia Mask. We have this match and our next match to figure out the other two slots of round 2. Tag is made in to Michael Morris now. Drevis using Morris's body weight to his advantage and just flipping him over himself. Trips him up into that full guard now. Look at this! 2! He got him! Drake Drevis playing coy and winning with a roll-up or a small package. You won't see that too many times. Drevis and Flynn advance to the next round. And here we are ready for our final match of round 1. It's the number 7 seed, Solomon Miles and Miko Sunseri, against the 2 seed, Jerry Brock and Connor Wilshire. Into the ring now in the, well, they both wear black and red, but the man with the shirt is Solomon Miles. The man without the shirt is Jerry Brock. And Jerry Brock has had one hell of a season here in E3 in 2017. He is the top-ranked wrestler when it comes to overall record at 5-1. He is the E3 North American champion, and he is just really coming to his own. The big thing with Jerry Brock is, of course, he's already 40 years old, so he doesn't have much time left in his career, one would think, at least. But as long as he can stay healthy, certainly he could have a nice 5, 6, 7 year run in him. Into the ring now is Miko Sunseri and Connor Wilshire. Connor Wilshire in the psychedelic tights with the fur on the boots, and Miko Sunseri in the black and orange tights. And there goes Miko Sunseri over the top. Miko Sunseri, no stranger to the outside, though. He grew up backyard wrestling, and that is why him and his partner, Brax Jonas, have formed the team The Backyard, both members avid backyard wrestling fans and enthusiasts. They are not afraid to use any sort of weapons at all. And a lot of people have been wondering, Solomon Miles there on the outside, on the blue corner, is Solomon Miles a perfect fit for the Backyard? Well, this is the test right here. The tag made into Jerry Brock and a double power bomb. Connor Wilshire and Jerry Brock have had some battles already this season. They seem to team up quite well. Now into the ring is Solomon Miles. Speaking of teaming well, Solomon Miles and Miko Sunseri. A nice double team maneuver on Jerry Brock. Brock with a Death Valley driver. Sometimes uses that to put away his opponents at only a two count there, and a kick out by Solomon Miles from Portland, Oregon. Solomon Miles, this is his second season in E3. A 1 count there. Tag is made to Connor Wilshire. And look at the flexing by Conor Wilshire, the quick pin, and only a 2 count. Conor Wilshire is a former winner of the S-Circuit Cup. A gut buster there by Conor. Goes behind, look at this! Back to the Future! The pin! 2, and only a 2 count as Meiko Sunseri comes in to break it up, saving his partner Solomon Miles. Surely Meiko Sunseri and Brax Jonas. Look at that! There's a late 2-8 shot. He smashes it over his head. This has gotten extreme. Look at this. They're brawling on the outside. Everybody jumps back in at the count of 12, and this match continues on. As Conor Wilshire just tosses Solomon Miles up like he's some pizza dough. And a tag made into Meiko Sunseri now. Double suplex to the outside. And Solomon Miles is going to work on Conor Wilshire there in the blue corner. Ooh, nice block. And look at Meiko Sunseri just getting a nice breather in the center of the ring. Finally, Jerry Brock says enough is enough. Hoists him over his head and just throws him down like a sack of potatoes. Now Wilshire with a running knee. You know, the strength of both Wilshire and Jerry Brock is just unbelievable. Put it together, and that's a deadly combination. A nice suplex there by Wilshire. And a quick roll up by Wilshire. Oh, almost got him there with the quick schoolboy. Tag made in to Solomon Miles now. Conor Wilshire, a student of the Kingdom Dojo, a part of our late friend Cease's universe of federations. His spirit lives on in Conor Wilshire. Into the ropes goes Solomon Miles and hits a running elbow. Solomon Miles has been impressive, and look at this, sudden impact. That's gonna do it in the blue corner. No, he kicked out. We almost had an upset of a 7 seed, knocking off a 2 seed there. But he kicked out at the very last nanosecond, and this match continues on. Tag made into Jerry Brock now. Solomon Miles is feeling it. Jerry Brock with the backbreaker there, trying to loosen him up to hit that burning hammer. Tag made into Meiko Sunseri now, one half of the current E3 Tag Team Champions, the Backyard. Meiko knows a little something about tag team wrestling. Into the ropes goes Meiko. They slam down with a standing backbreaker. Standing spinebuster, rather. That was a backbreaker there. Into the corner, into the red corner goes Meiko. He's hung upside down, and now Jerry Brock just hammering on the knee of Meiko Sunseri, trying to wear Meiko down. Meiko's only advantage is his speed in this matchup against Jerry Brock. So Brock seems to be smart enough to take advantage and just try to wear him down. Now Meiko has a... Wait, there's all sorts of weapons in the ring now. Meiko has a chair. Solomon Miles dropped a kendo stick. Tag made into Wilshire now. We've got weapons laying around all over the place. Miss Lariat by Wilshire. Tag made into Solomon Miles. Wait a second. Wilshire. Moonsault! 2, 3, there it is. Meiko Sunseri didn't help his partner. And Wilshire and Jerry Brock have won the match. They go on to the next round.